So this is coming from Deadline, and as you can see straight away from the title, Disney and LAPD hauled into Johnny Depp's $50 million defamation suit against AH. Actor wants discovery motion by Aquaman star rejected. And obviously over the last couple of months, we have seen AH and her legal team, they have just gone out of their way just to put stupid stuff out there, just to get so much information from people so the jury will get lost in it. This is called the Chewbacca defense. And with her subpoenaing the LAPD and Disney, who she has already subpoenaed once before, and they all said no, we're not going to give any info. This just goes to show how desperate AH and her team is. So with Deadline, it does report exclusive. It's not. Johnny Depp may believe he has handed AH all the documentation he is required to in the former couple's multi-million-dollar defamation battle, but the Aquaman star is now going fishing in some very deep seas. In subpoenas submitted today, AH wants to know what the LAPD and Walt Disney Motion Pictures Group have on Johnny Depp. It is information that she and her Virginia attorney want produced in the coming weeks. In fact, in the case of Disney, her and her Charleston, Bredhoff, Cohen and Brown lawyers, they want not just the paperwork on what was really going on, but they want a pressing for a February 8th virtual deposition from Disney themselves, which that's not going to happen, because Disney are going to be like, yeah, this is not there. Documentation that team heard desires from Disney in the $50 million defamation suit and the actress's $100 million counterclaim, which 5 have been rejected out of the 8, counterclaims cast its net pretty wide. Already in another discovery skirmish in the long war between the Rum Diary co-stars, AH wants all information relating to documents and communications of any nature on Johnny Depp and any incidents of this usage, including suspected usage. As well, they are seeking details about any delays or tardiness caused by Mr. Depp, any instance of this, any info on input the actor had on hiring, casting, and disagreements with the writers, directors or producers with the filming, editing and or release of Pirates 5. So with that one there, ladies and gentlemen, what she is trying to do is she's trying to make it out that she's the bad one. He's trying to do all of this. He's trying to make it look like, oh, he had to go at the writers because he wanted scenes changed. Oh, he had to go at this person. And they're trying to bring out that to see if he's a racist or not. Because why would she ask for, oh, did he have any input on hiring or casting? It's basically to say, oh, he didn't hire a person of colour here or some kind of different person there. That's what she's trying to prove. And that's not going to happen with him. Because like we said, that is actually it's a very dangerous game with what she's playing right now. Because when you think of it, and this is what she's after, people are going to be looking at her saying you literally tried to get as much dirt, if there was any, on him. To twist the knife a little more and deepen the possible public spectacle, AH's lawyers also want all information relating to all documents and communications of any nature between Disney and Johnny Depp from January the 1st, 2018 through to the present day. And you had right there, which I just love, a Disney spokesperson told Deadline today the company has not seen the subpoena. This was written 2 days ago as well, and with this, obviously, Disney are not going to tell the press, yes, we've had subpoenas. We've been asked to go to court. We've asked for this. We've been asked for that. They're looking at that and going, right, okay, she wanted to become a Disney princess? Not anymore. That has ruined it for her. And then it goes on to say about, the latest Dead Men Tell No Tales. It was the box office bomb, even though it made like $700 million. That goes to show what type of people run Hollywood. But then it goes on about the LAPD. And this is what we got by here. Additionally, in a subpoena of its own filed Tuesday, the LAPD has been asked to deliver body cam footage from 2 officers and all documents and communications of any nature generated, sent or received relating to the 911 calls related to the Eastern Columbia building. That's where they were living. On May 21st, 2016, relating to AH. They've also asked for if anything has been from Johnny Depp, from his agents, from his managers, anyone in connection with him, if they've asked for anything regarding this situation, to subpoena it. And what the thing is, with all of this, they are asking for body cam footage. Body cam footage in different police stations and police areas. They last for different amounts of time. I know they are here in the UK. It's all not one rule across the land. Some places could be 15, 14 days. Some could be 30. Some could be 90. Some can be up to a year. But I'm pretty sure they have to erase it if it's not relevant. And with this, the police went to the apartment and they were like, yeah, there was no signs of anything. There was no damage. There was no bruises, no blood. There was nothing there. So with that does kind of push AH to be like, well, I'm going to sue him. I'm going to bring him into this whether they like it or not. And with that is just one of the biggest storms ever. And if they do go onto the stand, because they've requested the two officers, a male and a female, I can see them going there and being like, yeah, there was no marks on her. There was nothing of the sort. She was calm. She was this. Which I think is going to be a very, very big significance for this case. As it carries on, it may be the most telling of both subpoena aims. The request of the LAPD also wants the documentations of any nature, and she wants a February 8th deadline as well for the City of Angel cops to produce the material. Following the ping-pong tactics both sides have deployed repeatedly in the Virginia case, today's subpoenas fly out of another motion on documents from Johnny Depp to Heard, which is set for a January 15th hearing, so later today. Seeking a new liable trial on the other side of the Atlantic and having failed to get the older Dominion's anti-SLAPP utilised in his favour, Johnny Depp wants to roadblock AH from digging for demands more details as the matter heads towards a trial start later this year, May 17th, 2021. Defendant's motion is an inexcusable abuse of the discovery process and is littered with false representations to the court. That was the file done by Johnny Depp on the 8th of January. Miss Heard certified that she had met and conferred in good faith. That is false. Miss AH claims that Mr. Depp refused to provide full production or supplemental responses is also false. The paperwork on Brown Rusnick, Ben Chu and Camille Vasquez continues. Miss Heard asserts that Mr. Depp has refused to comply with this court's orders and failed to produce documents. False as well. We have seen so much documentation be filed by Johnny Depp's team. All the subpoenas that AH and her team have gone out and done, a lot of them are just like, yeah, this is not going to work. Because obviously the way that AH and her team have gone about, and they've just gone out of their way now to be like, oh, this person, we'll just get as much information as we can, we'll just bombard them with so many documents, they'll read it and they'll be like, whew, what the hell's going on? Just to confuse them. And it is a tactic which is very sad indeed. But what we're going to take a look at now, ladies and gentlemen, to continue with the Johnny Depp issue, is Adam Waldman on Twitter has been dropping bombs left, right and centre to try and oust AH and a legal team, because some of the stuff they've gone out and put out on the internet and in documentation, newspapers, everything, it shows that they're now running scared because all this information is coming to light. And this one here from Adam. Nothing says AH is donating the entire $7 million to sick children and women in need like give her back the first. $200,000 Mr. Depp just donated to sick children and women in need in her name. So this is what we have here, which is a email from Greenberg. So it's from Laura Wazza. Dear Laura, Amber has not received the sum of $200,000 due September 1st, pursuant to the Deal Point memo, which was executed August the 15th, 2016, between the parties. The letter constitutes a demand that Johnny make an immediate payment of the $200,000 in order to cure his breach of paragraph 17. Your side has informed us that Johnny is claiming that he donated the first $200,000 installment of the $7 million that he agreed to pay Amber under the Deal Point memo directly to the two charities that Amber selected to donate to the settlement proceeds. Frankly, I was baffled when this was first announced in the media, in light to your previous statement to me that I should not worry whether the parties had a binding deal, and Johnny would make the payments. Nonetheless, Johnny's failure to pay Amber as unambiguously required by their settlement agreement constitutes a repugnance, and material breach of the DPM by him. So with that one there, they are literally saying, oh, give her back the money, then she'll donate it. That won the case. With this, she literally wanted the money for herself and not donate it. Then we got another one. Put another way, if Johnny wants to make a $7 million donation to these charities, he can. That does not excuse, however, his obligation to pay Amber the $7 million that she is donating. Amber, and not Johnny, should and will enjoy the benefits of her generosity. If Johnny is truly interested in such a gesture, he should pay Amber as required by the DPM. She will donate his $7 million and he can then donate his own $7 million. Either way, the two charities will get $14 million. But no matter what, Johnny must pay Amber the $7 million that he owes her pursuant to the DPM. And with that, that kind of makes a lot of people think, because everyone was like, well, this was the actual divorce settlement. He was going to pay the money directly to the charities, and they agreed to it. But then, obviously, AH was a bit like, actually, no, I want the money. I want to donate it myself, which she never. And we can actually see why she never now, because she wanted it to keep for herself. We have another one by here. Dear Miss Al Nasser encloses a check to the amount of $100,000, which constitutes a donation to Children's Hospital Los Angeles Foundation in the name of Amber Heard. This donation is being made in accordance with Miss Heard's pledged gift of $3.5 million to the CHLA Foundation. This check represents the first of multiple scheduled installments to honour the full amount of her $3.5 million pledged gift. And as you can see here, we do have pay only $100,000, and it's from Johnny Depp. This is what we got to the Children's Hospital. And obviously, they don't like it that he is the one who donated it to him. And it's because it's got his name. Even though it's in her name, it says this donation is from Amber Heard. They just didn't like it. But again, no, that's a kind of a sad thing to see, because she demanded that money back. That just goes to show how much of a money-grubbing person that she is. Which is sad, because she has stolen from sick and needy children. But that's what we have by there for the first topic of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And if you would like to see your topic on the show, there is a link below which will take you to my Twitter. Send me a direct message or ask me on Twitter. Can I send you one? Obviously, we got to follow each other. And then if you want your topic seen on the show, let me know and we'll see if it's going to fit the show or not. If you would like to see your comments up on screen for future shows, as I said, this one is, sadly, it is pre-recorded earlier this morning. But if you would like to see your comments on the show, you can hit that super chat donation just so we can get some support for the channel. But we have that one by there, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, it's just a sad thing to see because, well, we know how much people now hate Amber Heard.